however much money you want to put on this take, I will match you, brother. Double it up, because there's just no chance that is happening. All right, what's going on, everyone? So we're just a few days away now from the start of the NBA season. I'm absolutely pumped, and I'm actually going to be at Lakers Timberwolves opening night. So if you see me at the game, say hi. But yeah, I asked you guys earlier this week on Twitter and TikTok to hit me with your hottest NBA takes about this season. Today, we're going to react to the best, or should I say the worst ones. All right, so hot take number 1 from 3PO Civinato. Jesus, man. Gobert is better than Wemby. I don't even want to give this attention. I mean, did you watch the Olympics? It's not even close. This is just bait. Yeah, this is my reaction too. My man Wemby's castle slamming the door. We're moving on. For my guy Christian Bruno, shout out Christian. Deuce McBride will be 6th man of the year. I absolutely love this take. I mean, Dante DiVincenzo is obviously in Minnesota now. Deuce McBride was a baller at the end of last season. I think he has the entire profile of like a high energy scoring spark plug off the bench for a really good team. I think that is not even really a hot take. I think that could definitely happen. Wizards Muse. Thunder and Celtics have 2 of the best regular seasons from any team since 2018. So I guess he means like just total wins. And I think he uses 2018 strategically because it doesn't include a specific Warriors team that won a lot of games. Yeah, I mean, who has won the most games since 2018? All right, let's see. So 2018. Okay, so you had that Rockets team in 2017-18 that won 65 games. The Suns team with CP3 and my guy DeAndre Ayton won 64. Last year, Celtics won 64. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't even know if this is that hot of a take because last year's Celtics team is kind of already part of this conversation. Mid-range news. Jonathan Kuminga will be an all-star if the Warriors are a top 8 seed by the all-star break. Yeah, because I think if the Warriors are a top 8 seed by the all-star break, odds are Jonathan Kuminga is playing like an all-star. I disagree. I don't think the Warriors are going to be very good this year. I think what we saw from Kuminga last year is closer to his ceiling than a lot of Warriors fans want to admit. I don't think he's a future 25 point per game guy in this league. But hey, I would love to be proven wrong. And look, I think the NBA is better when Steph and the Warriors are better. So look, I'll be rooting for it. Tyrese Halliburton will be 2nd in MVP voting. There's just no chance. I love Halliburton, but there's just no chance. He's not going to put up better numbers than Luka or Jokic. Shea and the Thunder are going to have too good of a record for Shea to not get at least top 5 votes. Halliburton would have to average like 25 and 15, and the Pacers would have to be a top 3 seed. And even then, I still don't know if this would happen. One of the tanking teams will have the worst record in NBA history, most likely the Wizards or Nets. Hey man, if that means the Wizards get Cooper Flag, I'm all for it. Dalton Connect wins Rookie of the Year. I mean, hey, last night, that 35-point preseason game, that's special stuff. I want more hot. I want more heat. We need to start spicing this up. Here we go. The Grizz getting the 1 or 2 seed. Now we're getting spicy, and I love that take. The Magic finishes a top 3 record in the East. Love that too. I think people generally underrate motivation from teams as it relates to regular season record. Like, obviously, no one's saying that the Magic are a better team than, or a better championship contender than like the Bucks or the Knicks. But when you're a young team and you're still trying to prove yourself, I think often that lends itself to winning more regular season games. Obviously, you're going to be healthier, you're going to be more motivated, less nights off. So like, look, the Sixers are going to be without Paul George and Joel Embiid for every back-to-back. That's, what is that? I think 15 games this season. Versus Paolo and Franz and all the guys in Orlando, they're going to be playing those back-to-back. So as far as regular season record go, I like betting on like a young, hot, young team like the Magic. Greg Brown Muse, a 2nd-round pick will win Rookie of the Year. That would be cool. I mean, that'd be the first time since Malcolm Brogdon. Bronny James, definitely not. The Knicks win the East, not really a hot take. Luka averages a triple-double, not really a hot take. Yeah, some of these just aren't hot takes. The Heat make noise and are a top 5 seed. It's not likely. I'm not saying it's a good take, but it's not really. I want heat, man. I'm all about true heat when it comes to hot takes. Like this one. Lonzo Ball will average an efficient 17, 5, and 5 next season. How cool would that be? I mean, first of all, just seeing Lonzo back on an NBA court in preseason, every basketball fan should have been happy to see that. But here's an even hotter take. If he does average 17, 5, and 5, I think he gets traded to the Lakers at the deadline, comes full circle, and ends his career in Los Angeles. And by the way, if you guys want to know my hottest take about this NBA season, it's that Tyrese Maxey leads the NBA in scoring. I think the fact that Joel Embiid and Paul George are going to miss so many games, plus when those two do play, Maxey's going to be guarded by the other team's like third best defender. That's absolute barbecue chicken. And anytime I have a hot take about a player, I like to place my picks with the sponsor of today's video, Underdog. Underdog is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. Here are my NBA season-long picks, including Tyrese Maxey higher on points. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of those picks. And yeah, look, Underdog's available in 30+ states, so make sure you use code DREWFENNY when you sign up for a deposit bonus. And special for this week for the NBA tip-off, Underdog is doing Boosttober, where every pick'em entry is being boosted. Let's get back to the video. Wemby finishes the season as a top 5 player in the league. I think he has a chance to win MVP this year, so I'm totally on board with that. Many people doubt the Bucks. I believe that if they're healthy, they'll at least reach the conference finals. I think you answered your own question, though. The reason people doubt the Bucks is because of the health thing. The whole roster's old. Brook Lopez didn't look like the same guy last year. You can't count on Chris Middleton to be there when you need him. They have talent, man. No one's arguing that. We got the one person who believes in the 76ers as a real title contender. Embiid will be healthy come playoff time and get to the Eastern Conference Finals or even the finals. I don't know, man. It's not going to require just Embiid being healthy. They're going to need Paul George to be healthy too. The odds of both of those guys staying healthy, yeah, man, I don't think we're there. The Mavericks don't make it past the second round. Shea is greater than Luka. There is no take I hate more than somehow people thinking Shea is better than Luka. I don't know how you can watch basketball and come to that conclusion. Even factoring in the whole defense thing, because yeah, Shea's a much better defender than Luka. Luka is so superior offensively, especially as like a leader of an offense. Shea doesn't really make his teammates better. Shea's great. I'm a kind of a Shea hater. Shea can score with anybody. But dude, Luka is one of the best playmakers we've ever seen. Not to mention he's also dropping 70 points in a game. And he's probably going to do that again this year. Checks out for an average Pittsburgh enjoyer. Bro doesn't know what great things are. With Klay gone, Curry averages 30. I like it. Alex Sarr might average 10 points a game this year. I really hope so. He's not a scorer. And we got to stop expecting Alex Sarr to come out and, you know what I mean, be the traditional top 2 pick that's like a day 1 dominant scorer. The guy's a generational defensive player, and he's got upside on offense. As far as 10 points a game, I mean, the bar is pretty low. The Wizards are going to get him a lot of playing time. He's going to have a lot of freedom in this offense because we're not going to be good. I think he gets there. Now we're talking. I love this take. Isaiah Collier wins Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Collier should have been a top 10 pick in this year's draft. Okay? Lottery at minimum. He has competition in Utah, and I think that's the biggest concern if you're going to like bet on him to win Rookie of the Year, but he's got the talent. I mean, this guy was the #1 recruit in his high school class literally 1 year ago. Hornets are going to be a play-in team. I like that. I don't see the Nuggets being a top 5 team in the West. Their depth isn't good. Like, especially if Russ doesn't really work, and then like Julian Strawther doesn't do much in his second year, and Peyton Watson doesn't take a step. I mean, you know Jamal Murray's getting hurt at some point. Michael Porter Jr. can't really step up from the 3rd or 4th option that he is. Jokic can only do so much, man. Cam Thomas finishes top 3 in scoring points per game. How funny would that be if the Nets win like 8 games, but Cam Thomas is averaging 32? Just putting up shots like we've never seen before. I love it. Tyrese Halliburton will break the 30 assists in a game record. Shout out to my guy Scott Skiles. That would be sick. And if there's one guy in the NBA who I think can do it, it is Halliburton. Because guys like, you know, Jokic, Luka, I just think they play too slow to generate enough possessions in a game to get 30 assists. Halliburton's also just so good of those, like, kick ahead and transition to an open three-point shooter on the break. Like, that's the kind of stuff you have to do. And then your teammates have to be red hot for a full 48 minutes for you to get 31 assists in a game. But again, if there's one guy who can do it, I think it's Halliburton. Cade, third team All-Pro. Love that take. I think it's possible. We got some more Dalton Connect love. We got some more Mavs hate. I don't know what the Mavs hate, where that's coming from. Josh Giddey wins most improved player. He's either top 5 in most improved off this year, or he's on another team by the start of next season. I don't even think there's any in between. Hornets finish as a top 5 seed. Wow. Can I just say no? Like, however much money you want to put on this take, I will match you, brother. Double it up, because there's just no chance that is happening. Jared McCain, Rookie of the Year and Sixth Man of the Year, averaging 16, 3, and 5 on 40, 45, 80. Here's the problem. I think those are good enough numbers, especially if the Sixers are good, to win Rookie of the Year in this year's class. That's not winning you Sixth Man of the Year. Because you know Malik Monk is going to average 18 to 20. You know Naz Reid, especially with Cat gone now, is going to put up big numbers again and be key for a good team in the West. All right, let's jump over to TikTok now. From Marcus, Jalen Johnson's wins MIP. Love that take. Again, don't even think that's a hot take. I think Jalen Johnson could be an all-star this year if we really want to cook with some fire. Grizzlies are going to be scary this year and have a big playoff run from my guy Omar with a Titans jersey. Just because you're a Titans fan, I hope this works out for you. Clippers and Warriors missed the play-in completely. I'm higher on the Clippers than most people this year, but yeah, this is totally possible. From Sam, how many of these do you think are possible or realistic? Tatum MVP. Possible, yes. Realistic, no. Derek White, Defensive Player of the Year. I think it's going to a big man. Possible, no. Realistic, no. Peyton Pritchard, Sixth Man of the Year. Possible, yes. Realistic, sort of. Derek White, Most Improved. If he was going to get that, it was going to be last year, so no. Baylor Shireman, Rookie of the Year. Just no chance. Joe Mazzulla, Coach of the Year. Possible and realistic. Celtics go back-to-back. Possible and likely. How about that? Scotty Barnes finishes top 10 in MVP voting from It's Rory. It's just going to come down to how good that Raptors team finishes, because you're not finishing top 10 in MVP unless you're making the playoffs, right? All right, so that's a wrap on today's video. Appreciate everybody who submitted a take. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel for more NBA content all season long. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. And yeah, man, good luck to everybody's NBA teams this season. Let the games begin. Peace.